Hello everybody, it's Tanya from Dolly Day's Nursery, and today is Saturday. Look at that little face. I love him so much. So anyway, today is Saturday. I pretty much decided that as for these themes, I'm just going to do them when I want to. I am going to try to keep on schedule to do a video every day. Just to keep that I just want to keep everything fresh and new and check in with everybody. It's some pretty nerve-wracking times across the world, across the globe, with this coronavirus. Scarier for some than others, but right now I'm very happy to be able to say that there are no confirmed cases where I live. A number of people self-quarantined and all that, but not confirmed. Some have been tested. Well, a nice few have been tested, and many of them are confirmed to be not infected with the coronavirus, and some others are still waiting to hear. It's terrible, and what's even worse is the fear of the people that just sends you into this psychological mode of panic, which of course is what we're seeing all throughout the world, with people going crazy over buying bathroom tissue and hand sanitizer. And you know what's really sad about that is I was told of a situation yesterday that yes, everybody is looking for, hand sanitizer and stuff like that. Well, first of all, we're being advised that soap and water is better than the hand sanitizer. That's not comforting to someone who, needs to clean their hands often, no matter where they are. So if they're out and about, they need to have the little packs of sanitizer. But what really was sad yesterday was I was told by someone who actually, I wasn't told by that person, but the person had told the person who told me, is that they worked at the drugstore, one of the pharmacies. And, of course, most pharmacies also have the convenience, shopping and all that as well. So, a man came in looking for the sanitizer, and there was none. And he was more than concerned, because for him it's a matter of life and death. And his wife has a rare disease that they have to sanitize everything in their house so often that, well, he decided to go early to, figure he better, get a couple bottles or whatever, to have them, because even when the worker said, well, we can order it, and could be here by whatever day, and he said that's no good to me, we're almost out, and if they don't keep sanitizing everything, she'll end up in hospital, and eventually, worse, it could mean death. So, that's very sad, and people are not thinking like that. As you're going to the store and you're stockpiling, because you don't want to run out, but yet there are people who medically need sanitizer, and it's not there for them because it's sitting in someone's hope chest of a pantry in their home that they just decided to get 10 bottles instead of 2, taking everything that no one else can get any. So that's very sad. It's scary for that family, and he was distraught because of this vision of not going to be able to get it, and my wife is going to get deathly ill or die. And I can't even imagine being in that kind of a predicament. And here, I mean, in Newfoundland, Canada, like, we don't even have anyone with the virus, or confirmed yet anyway. And still people are going and stocking up and stocking up. And on the news yesterday, they were showing people at Costco, and they were in the parking lot with the cameras and showing people putting like 7 and 8 packs of those gigantic packs of bathroom tissue. There's 30 rolls in one pack. And those rolls are not, those little tiny rolls. They're like double or triple the size of, like, the small packs. Why would anybody need to do that? And then there's nothing left on the shelf for anybody else. Where I work, the woman that I look after, her husband, she went for her groceries, and, well, I said to my husband, I said, when she goes for groceries tomorrow, I'm going to ask her to pick me up a pack of tissue, because we basically only had 4 rolls left, and they're not the jumbo rolls or anything like that, just small rolls. And because I said, by the time I get off work and go to the store, by the way, they're talking on the internet, on Facebook and everything, we're not going to be able to get any, and we're just like literally almost out. So that's what I did. And she was telling me that to see the people, like, the shelves are empty, and when she walked into this one grocery store, they brought out 2 pallets of the Kirkland big packs of bathroom tissue, like I was just talking about. It's Kirkland is Costco, and 30 rolls. Now, in the meantime, I was only expecting her to get me a pack that would cost about, $10. And when she came back, she said, like, they brought out 2 pallets, And she got a pack for herself and a pack for me, and her sister was there and she got a pack. They turned and left and went. They didn't even get right down like the full aisle at the grocery store when one of the workers came along that she's, she knows them by name, and said, "It's all gone. Nothing left." Like, there were people taking 4 and 5 packs of that and buying it and leaving. And I'm like, what are you going to do with it all? For goodness sake. Like, it's 30 rolls. And if you're taking 4 or 5 packs of that, like, for goodness sake, just think about everybody else. I mean, I think it's just so ridiculous and so greedy. And I know that people are just in this panic mode, but I guess that's human beings. It really is sad to see, and I feel bad that there are so many people globally who've been diagnosed with it. The great thing is most people do recover, and but the thing is that of course it's affecting everybody's daily life, because now with all the regulations that are coming down, the social distancing and everything, and closures of companies and schools and sports and everything is just, I hope it's an eye-opener for everybody. I really do, because right now people they may be paying attention to the, don't shake people's hands and, cough in your sleeve and all that stuff. Well, maybe, hopefully people will pay attention, because whether I'm alone or with a crowd of people, and I have asthma and I cough a lot. I haven't made videos a few days now because I just haven't been able to stop coughing long enough to talk. Thank goodness I have a new inhaler that is seeming to work. But that's my practice all the time, anytime. Whereas there's people out there and they're just coughing all over the place, whether they sneeze or cough or whatever, and they just put it everywhere. So, or shaking people's hands and all that. I have to say, last night, when I got home, my husband and I went and picked up a few groceries. And when I say few, it wasn't very much. But I have to say that as I was pushing the cart, or in some places people call them the buggy, I was pushing the cart and going up and down the aisles, and I just felt like I didn't want to be touching the cart, the handle. And when I got to the car, I was like, I just can't wait to get home and wash my hands. And that was the first thing I did, when I got home, was go straight on and wash my hands. I made a point not to be touching my face even. That's the only time you're going to really get an itchy spot. But, I hope this is going to be a lesson to people. Maybe, there won't be, I had a conversation with someone yesterday. Maybe we won't have so many people getting sick, because people are going to pay more attention to the germs they're spreading. And, self-care, looking after yourself, not shaking people's hands. Like, it's always bothered me for a very long time. Even especially going to church. You walk in and everybody, not all churches are like it, but I'm in Newfoundland, Canada, and it's a huggy place. And the first thing people do is rush over and they give you a hug, or they kiss you on the cheek or whatever. And I'm like, I hate it. First of all, I don't want to be touched regardless. But they're either shaking your hand or hugging you, and it's common sense. If someone is being that close with you and if they have a cold or whatever, they're going to spread it, right? And yes, we need to be cleaning up after ourselves. And, you know, lots of times I've been conscious at work, no matter what client I've been working with, was, once they go to the washroom, well, I don't touch the doorknob. I clean it first. Like it, and the same thing, goes even using the washroom. And like, I clean everything before I go. And it's just, you have to be thinking these things. And now with this virus spreading from person to person, we really need to pay attention to how quickly viruses can spread. It's just plain and simple. And do things that are gonna keep you safe and your family safe. And, the sad part is it's affecting everybody and everything. The businesses are going to hurt for this. Everything is going to be affected because people are not going to be going out in the mass crowds. People are not, they're shutting down theaters and sports arenas, and it's only a matter of time when airlines are going to be shut down, the cruises, all that. Like, that's all been affected already. And someone related to the family that I work for, they received a call yesterday that their trip is canceled. Their flight is canceled because there wasn't enough people to make the flight. So, whether it's people calling ahead and canceling because they're afraid to do that travel. Mind you, there's someone else that I know of who actually did get ready yesterday and go to Mexico for a vacation. Some of these decisions, I don't understand them. I certainly wouldn't do it because I would think of my family and anybody else that I come in contact with. I wouldn't want to be bringing something back. And of course, you have to self-quarantine now anyway, even if you do travel and get back safely. It's difficult times for our world, isn't it? And one thing I noticed this week on the news, they took a camera and went out. I believe that was the same time that they were showing at Costco. I can't remember. Anyway, they were talking to some people who were out shopping and that, and asking them if they're fearful, if they're afraid of this, what their plans are. Some people said that they had already had their vacations booked and they are canceling until a later time. Other people said, well, where I'm going, it's not going to affect me, which I don't agree with, because if you're flying, you're going to be going into an airport, traveling on an airplane, meeting who knows who that's been wherever. And then someone else was asked if they were afraid of it, and this was an elderly woman. And I don't mean like 90 or whatever, but elderly, like, I'm thinking probably mid-70s. And I don't often think that's elderly. It's just the way I need compared to the other people they spoke to. So I guess they decided to, try to hit all the different age groups. And they asked this woman if she was afraid of it, and her response was, no, I have my beliefs and my faith. And you know what? I have my beliefs and my faith too. But you don't just leave it at that. You know, you have to acknowledge that there's things that you have to do to help prevent the spread of the virus. You have to look after yourself. You have to, you know, make wise decisions. So that kind of irritated me that she would go on national TV and actually make that comment. I don't know, maybe she felt like, you know, people would say, well, good for her because she, you know, spoke about, or her point was speaking about God and his protection. You know what? I don't believe that God is going to put this virus on people because they don't have the same belief of someone else. I just don't believe that. Or because of a lifestyle or anything they're doing in their own personal lives. I'm sorry, not going there. But people say the strangest things anyway. Well, I'm not going to continue on with that because I'm rambling more on about that than I meant to. Again, I am thankful that it hasn't hit full-blown here in my part of the world, and it's devastating to see how this is impacting the rest of the world. And I know eventually it's going to be here. I mean, obviously, people have been quarantined and tested here. And I guess you really don't have the same feeling when it's not here yet. Right? Like the minute that you find out that someone, you know, an hour away or 4 hours away from you has been diagnosed with it, well, it's a different feeling, I think. And like anything. So, and me being asthmatic means that my lungs are compromised. I said to my husband, I mean, I certainly don't want to come in contact with the virus. I mean, it will just aspirate my condition even worse. And, you know, like, I wouldn't want to have to experience that. Anyway, it's Saturday. And I don't think I've coughed yet. Hold that thought. There it was. I did. Once. I coughed once. So, little Mr. Jack is changed. And this is an outfit that I haven't used. I bought that in Florida when I was there. And he may be the first. I'm not sure. I may have tried it on Little Smile. But he's the first to actually wear it. So it do make me wonder about the giveaway. I have received some cards. I have 2 more here, 2 more entries. And this one's so cute. This one says, thank you for showering our little one with love. This is from Tammy, from Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns. And she was the subscriber who won the Valentine's giveaway. And I put in a little extra something for her brand new grandson that just that week was his birth. Of course, it took a little while for them to get the gift, but anyway, she says, thank you, Tanya. Your gift for baby Benjamin was so sweet. Thanks so very much. Bless you for thinking of him. Happy late birthday to your niece Jasmine. And I just love my prize from you. Can't wait to eat all of the chocolate. And she wants a girl, newborn, or 3-month size outfit. So that is from Tammy. So we'll put that one on the wall. Right there. And we have another one. Sorry about that. I did start coughing, went to hit pause, and hit stop instead. And I have another entry from Puerto Rico. And this is from Arlene. She says, "Dear Tanya, thank you for giving me something to look forward to every day. So sorry for your loss. With love, Arlene. Aisha would love to have her own sleep sack. Girl, I really need toddler outfits, 3 to 4. Girl. Thanks for your opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless you." So that's another entry. So I was just kind of wondering if I should even keep going until the 25th, because with the coronavirus, I mean, that's another thing that I'm expecting to have impacted is the mail delivery. They haven't said anything about that yet. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that they haven't mentioned that yet. So I just wonder. But anyway, I'll just, keep waiting and see if any more entries come in. That's 7 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if anybody else has sent anything already. If you're watching this video and you have already sent your entry, please comment and let me know. Because we have Reborn Squirts Nursery. We have, that's Nana. And we have Donelda. We have Arlene. We have Teresa. We have, this one is Nana's Nursery and Reborns. And we have Tammy Tiny Tots Nursery. So if yours is not there, please let me know in the comments if it's already in the mail. And that way, hopefully, it will arrive. So anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me. If I get a chance, I may do another video this evening. Just try to get a few more on since I missed out a few. If you're new watching this video, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Make sure it's a solid gray, because when it's a solid gray, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you haven't sent your entry for this giveaway, you can go back and check. I think it's Reminder Monday video, and it's the giveaway in memory of my daughter. And not sure if I'll get on tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that she was born, also the day that I lost her. So not sure if I'll be able to pull myself together enough for a video tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for participating in the giveaway. It is scheduled to be the winner to be drawn on the 25th. So 11 days from now. Anyway, take care, everybody. Stay safe. Make sure you keep washing your hands. Don't touch your face. Social distance. All that stuff. And I hope you are all safe and stay well. Take care, everybody. Bye.